Hey, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Miles here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel and welcome to another PlayStation 2 Let's Play. Excuse me. Today's game is a game that came out on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 as the mainstream title, but also had a PS2. I'm not sure if it had an original Xbox variant to this game because this came out in 2007. Today we're going to be playing Transformers the game. This came out in 2007, like I said. Sorry if my room is extremely dark. Lights are completely off right now. I just have my LEDs on, as you guys can see. So like I said, this game came out on Xbox 360 and PS3, as well as PS2. I actually did research before starting this video to make sure that the PS2 version of this game was the same in terms of like gameplay and everything as the other versions, because I actually have this game for PS3 also. Coincidentally enough, I bought it originally on PlayStation 3 and then I saw it again for PS2, and I think at the time I bought it because I didn't think I had it yet. I'm not even mad that I bought it for PS2 because, not gonna lie, playing some of these games on PlayStation 2 is like a really fun experience just to see like the shitty downgrade of graphics, and some of these games are completely different games with like different cutscenes and stuff like that because the PS2 just couldn't handle certain things graphically. But in terms of this game, the Transformers video game, it's exactly the same as it is on PS2 than it would be on PS3 or Xbox 360. I'm still trying to find this for Xbox 360. I mean, I can get it online if I just ordered it. However, I don't want to do that. I am someone who prefers finding games in person. I just haven't been to a retro game store in a minute. Trying to save money right now. Mainly because it's the summer and like I've just spent this entire school year building my game collection. So I just generally don't see a need for me to go out and spend more money on games right now. But I guarantee you within the next couple of weeks I'll be back out making more videos about other games and buying more games. So without further ado, here we are. This is the game. The graphics don't look that bad, honestly. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, PS2 graphics aren't that bad even though they're 480p. Especially with like the cinematics and like just everything. Like, it's not bad graphically, it's just shitty output. Obviously at the time there was so little you could do with, with the PlayStation 2 in terms of open world and extremely like demanding graphic games. I mean, especially with the 7th generation of consoles. For those of you who grew up playing like Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3 like I did, I grew up playing the 360. Like, I personally could not imagine playing like Black Ops 2 on a PS2. You know what I mean? It would just be, I don't even know if that would work. I don't even know if that would work. So this game is basically a continuation of the Michael Bay series Transformers games. I'm not exactly like sure what the lore or the story of this game is because I've never fucking played it before. I played it for like 15-20 minutes when I was at my dad's house the other day because, like I said, I have it on PS3 and I have my PlayStation 3 at my dad's. It's the original fat PS3, which is honestly super sick. Like, the original PS3 is one of the coolest video game systems of all time. And I'll stand on that because it plays DVDs, it plays Blu-rays, it plays PS3, PS2, and PS1 games. It's like honestly a god console, and it came out in 2006, which is crazy. But like I said, I mean, look at this cutscene here. It's like, this is like the trailer cutscene, I guess. It's not like part of the game. This is just like a trailer that I was playing as I was doing my intro. The graphics aren't that bad. It's just bad output, and that's like something I'll say for a lot of these games, because like obviously this is a Transformers game. It's not like a cartoon style game. It's based off of the real Michael Bay movies. So I actually think I've played a little bit of the game, but I'm gonna start a new save file to play for YouTube instead, because I'd rather, have you guys see it for yourselves from the beginning with my reactions and stuff like that. So you have the ability to play as the Autobots or the Decepticons. I have not yet played as the Decepticons, and I do want to. I just want to get far enough into the story as the Autobots as to where I get like to something interesting, because so far I've only completed like 2 or 3 of like the basic beginning missions, And I'm not gonna lie, like, playing the open world on the PS3 was really fun. I got a lot of, like, Incredible Hulk vibes. Like, the Incredible Hulk game on Xbox 360 and PS3 was very open world and kind of like cartoonish. You could just destroy things at your will. And that's something you can do in this game, is you kind of just, like, destroy everything around you. Even if you're an Autobot, like, they still give you the option to destroy basically everything in your path. It's just, like, I don't even know how to explain. Like, it's not, like, it's not a good thing. Like, you'll get, like, cops called on you. But, like, there's nothing, like, that requires repercussion if you decide you want to just go full destructive mode and, like, fuck around and find out. Which I'll show you guys in a second here. But, like, what I was trying to say is the open world aspect of this game is fucking awesome. Like, you can transform and drive around as Bumblebee's original Camaro in the beginning. And you can also, like, just be Bumblebee and fucking walk around. I don't even fucking remember where this takes place. Is it California? I genuinely do not remember where this takes place. But there's, like, special, like, I don't know, like, puzzle pieces you can find on the map that unlock bonus shit. But you have to find the pieces. You know what I mean? There's, like, secret treasure, stuff like that. It's honestly pretty sick. Even though this version of the game is basically, like, watered down graphically, the game itself is identical. It's exactly the fucking same on PS2 as it is on PS3. So this gameplay right here is the same gameplay that you would be seeing right now. If this was the PS3 version. As you can see, like, I don't even know if the cutscene on PS3 looks the same or if it looks different, but I'm not even gonna lie, that was fucking tough as shit. But anyways, as you guys can see, we're out here in the suburbs, and you can see, like, it's pretty open world for the most part.
Head for the meteor landing site. No other Autobot should be on Earth.
You know what I mean? Obviously, being that it's on the PS2, graphically it looks terrible. I mean, I'm staring at it on a flat screen 1080p monitor. This monitor's from 2015. It's an Asus monitor, and it's only 75 hertz, but it's ass. Like, the output's terrible. As you can see, we collected one of those, like, orbit-looking thingies. Those are the things that, you know, if you unlock a lot of them, they give you bonus shit in the game. But as you can see, we're just in the middle of an open world, and we can run around. Like, this whole place is, you know, run aroundable. You can go on the rooftop and stuff like that. You can break things around you. Like I said, the playground's breakable. Everything around me is destructible, which in my opinion is super sick because, I don't know, like, obviously you want to be able to destroy your environment and walk around and pick up trees and throw trees and stuff like that. It's a very, like, interactive environment, which is one thing that I will say, for me at least, is a non-negotiable. You know what I mean? It's a non-fucking negotiable. If the game that I'm playing doesn't have an interactive game like this, you know, I can go into the Camaro, I can drive the Camaro, I can become Bumblebee, I can walk around, I can fuck around, and like I said, you can like I can attack civilians if I wanted to, you know what I mean? Like, I'm attacking civilians right now, cops show up, I can pick up the cop car. Now, one thing I will say, though, is there's definitely more civilians, and you can see further out, and obviously clearer on the Xbox 360 and PS3 version of these games. That's, like, the first thing I noticed, is that there aren't nearly as many cars on the road or as many people on the street on the PS2 version as there are on the Xbox 360 and PS3 version. But the detail of, like, when I'm attacking the people is different. But when I was playing on the 360, not the 360, when I was playing on the PS3, I was genuinely, like, disintegrating people. Like, I was firing rockets at them. I was shooting them with this thing, right? I was doing a lot of nasty things to these people. And they, like, they were disintegrating. Like, I could see their bones disintegrate, you know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. And on the PS2 version, it's like, I don't even know if they, like, if they get hurt. I think they just, like, despawn or, like, disappear. It's like, I'm shooting at this guy in the middle of this thing. Like, I'm fucking firing several rockets at this man. And it just doesn't let me kill him. I think it lets me destroy environments. Like, it'll let me destroy cars and other environments and stuff like that. But I don't think as an Autobot it allows you to kill people. Which, I mean, I guess is, you know, it's nice. You know, you shouldn't be able to kill people as an Autobot. Because that's obviously not what they're here for. Even though, like, technically, they don't really give a fuck. Like obviously later on down the line, we realized that like most of the Autobots don't really care about humans. They're just listening to what Prime is saying about them. But as you can see, I've done a great deal of damage and uncomfortability to these people here, and it's probably in my best interest to fuck off. And by fucking off, I mean going to the meteor landing site. But like, I mean, the graphics might not be great. It's honestly like these graphics are not impressive by any means. It's just these games are so interactive, and they really like, I mean, they're real games. They're actual games. That's one thing I'm always going to appreciate about, you know, PS2/Xbox era and the Xbox 360/PS3 era, because I mean, you just don't get it like this anymore. You do not get games like this anymore that are this interactive and just this fun. To be honest, actually, this came into my head. I was going to record GTA 4 tonight instead of Transformers. I really wanted to make a Grand Theft Auto 4 video because this was actually my first GTA. Like, it was GTA 4. I bought this on the Xbox 360 Marketplace in, like, 2014. Not 2014, 2013. Right when GTA 5, like, around when GTA 5 came out, I really wanted it, but my parents wouldn't let me get it. So I downloaded GTA 4, thinking logically as a child, like, I can't have GTA 5. I'll just get GTA 4. You know, it's not the same thing, so it's a shittier version. So, like, I could still get the GTA feeling, but you know, at least I can still play GTA. It was my thought. And then I ended up getting GTA 5 like a week later because mentally I thought, okay, my dad never found out that I got GTA 4, so he won't care if I buy GTA 5. Literally, that was my mindset at the time. But I was genuinely really close to making a video on this tonight, and I probably will at some point. I've tried, like, in the past to make GTA 4 videos. I just haven't, because I haven't brought myself to. This is the, I guess, like, the tutorial for battle sequences. I don't remember. Actually, yes, I do. I do remember playing this. I'm about to say, I don't remember fucking playing this sequence the first time through on my PS3, but I do. It just feels different because I'm playing it on the PS2. I genuinely wish that we would have, like, Linkin Park playing in the background here, because if I did, that would be sick. I can't lie, though, in the beginning, like, the beginning part of this game is a little, like, wacky with, like, the cutscenes and stuff, because, like, it, you know what I mean? It brings, you know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm basically talking about. Like, I was just, like, on a farm fighting robots, and now I'm what? Fighting more robots that are just on the street? I was on a farm fighting robots, right? And now it just teleports me back to the street after a crappy cutscene. I can't lie, I don't know if it's just this game, but I mean, like, playing it on the PS3, like, the movement wasn't great in general. Obviously, I'm not sitting here saying these Transformers are supposed to be super agile and mobile beings, but, like, Bumblebee in the movie could get around. He could move, you know what I mean? It wasn't like that dude wasn't a mover back in the day. Like, dude could really move around and get stuff done if he wanted to, you know what I mean? It's just like, for some reason, the controls are being a little wacky here in terms of my controllability, but I don't think that has anything to do with the console. I think this might be the game. The action sequences are super fun. Like, I genuinely really enjoyed beating the shit out of Decepticons. These ones are kind of annoying because you gotta get, like, behind them, or you just gotta keep, like, honestly, like, power hitting them until they either fall on the ground or die. Like that. Because they have those, like, reflective shields or whatever the fuck they're called. Those, like, fucking health shields. So I can't deal damage to them. This is honestly just incredibly destructive right here. But this is supposed to be, like, what went down before Sam Witwicky met Bumblebee at the car dealership. I will say I do love how even though it's the PS2 version of the game, I can destroy my environment, I can punch buildings and destroy the windows and stuff like that. I definitely think that like the PS2, like honestly, is given such little credit for what it could handle. I mean, graphically, this game is not impressive whatsoever, but this game it's gaming. You know what I mean? Like I'm fucking gaming right now. This is prime gaming. Absolute prime gaming. Obviously, being that it's a PS2, there's limits to how fun your experience is gonna be. Especially because there's literally no port for headphones. Like the only reason I have headphones on right now is because my monitor is from the era of AV cables and aux ports. There's an aux port, not an aux port, there's a headphone jack in the back of the monitor. There's like 2 audio ports in the back of the monitor, and this is my HyperX Cloud 2s. You know, you take them out of the USB thing, and they're like, you can plug them into any 3.5mm jack, and there's 2 of them on the back of this old monitor, so it basically just automatically plays Dolby surround sound because most PS2 games, I'm almost positive, for the most part, were all Dolby 5.1. How many fucking Decepticons are there? Like, actually, I need to get to the dealership. I don't have time for this. Boop, bap, bop, bada bop, boop, pow. That's gotta be a death blow. Come on. Can I stop fighting now? Thank you. I also got a new yard today. Which, I mean, I'm not even, like, to be honest, I'm not even, like, I'm so past flexing my smoking at this point. When I first started smoking when I was, like, 18 years old, I thought it was so fucking cool. And, like, honestly, before I started doing it, like, I just started getting real. Before I started doing it, like, I was, like, so anti-smoking. I was like, nah, this shit's mad gay. You shouldn't do it. It's dumb as fuck, right? And then I started doing it, and I was like, nah, I'm actually really cool. I'm gonna get so many bitches, right? And, like, I'm at the point now where, like, you know, I've been through the addiction phase. I've gotten over it. Sometimes I fall back into it because, I'm still a kid. I just finished my freshman year of college. I'm 20. I'm still figuring life out. So, you know, sometimes I fall into that shit. What the fuck? Memory card? Oh, I thought that was some gibberish. 8 megabyte for PlayStation 2. Yeah, is my memory card 8 megabytes? Or is it? I don't know, actually. I actually don't know how many megabytes my memory card is for my PlayStation 2. Because I know they have 32 megabyte one. Mine might be 32. I think mine's no, mine might be 64. I think no. Yeah, mine might be 64. Nah, I don't even know. I'm not even going to take it out either because I don't feel like it. Looking for my phone.
It is currently in possession of a human named Sam Witwicky.
No, I couldn't. I can't even, like... I can't even see it. I'm going to try to look for it. I'm going to pause the game and try to look for it. That cutscene was pretty sick, but I missed it, which is unfortunate. I'm zooming down with my camera now, trying to see if I can see how many megabytes it is using my camera. It deadass doesn't even say. At least nowhere that I can see it, which, I mean, it's not that serious. You know me, I'm just fucking... I need to say everything and anything. So, when I say, like, oh, my memory card's 64 megabytes, I need to make sure that it's actually 64 megabytes. So, this is just not where I was when the battle ended, but I understand, like, this was the vicinity of the area that I went, but this is just not the exact area I was in at all. Here's another cube. There's 100 of them on the map. I wonder if the placements are the same on PS2 and PS3. One thing I don't necessarily understand is that I guess this is just like a genuine like open town area, right? This circle is supposed to be the finished, like the completed level. I'm just not exactly sure why the levels are like over there in whatever you call it, like circle. Because you know what I mean? Like normally with a game, especially with like a game that has like an open world and levels, it'll just be like once the level's done, it sends you back into like the open world, but then you know you just go on to the next level. And if you want to resume the level or do another level that you already did, you would just go into the menu like I'm in now. If you're wondering where I'm getting on the floor, I'm fixing a cable, and then we will get back to our regular programming as soon as that's done. But like I was saying, I don't really understand how I understand how. I don't understand why the levels are designed the way they are. Like, why is it that something just went black? Okay, that was odd. Why is it that they're like circles? Why isn't it just a regular level based thing where I can just, go throughout the game, and then if I want to replay a level, I just like go into the menu, like GTA 5. You know what I mean? Like GTA 5 has a menu where when you finish something and you want to redo it again, you go into the menu. You don't like hover over the fucking mission hub because it's not anywhere on the map. It's not like the missions aren't on the map. They're just like, if you want to replay a fucking mission, you can't just spawn it. You can't just go to where it is on the fucking map because it's not on the map. It's not on the fucking map. And honestly, I didn't want to talk about that for this long, but I have to because this cable is genuinely just stuck. I don't know how it's stuck, but my cable is stuck. My Ethernet port that's plugged into my Xbox 360 is just like, it's caught behind something. Now it's not. It literally was caught behind something, and I was trying to pull it behind my monitor, and it was not going, like, it just wasn't budging. I genuinely hate when cables have a mind of their own, man. It's probably one of the most annoying things as a gamer, especially with like a crazy setup. As my setup is by no means like a logical one. You know what I mean? I'm one of those fucking gamers that has all of my games in a fucking huge stack on the floor next to me, like to my right, and then I have a small, well, it's not a small desk, it's a decent sized desk, but like there's no room on the desk because all the space is just full of equipment. 2 monitors, a PS5, a fucking Xbox 360, a controller charging pad, a microphone, a bunch of other bullshit. Alright, I fixed my cable. It was just like in the way of some shit, and now I fixed it, so I feel better about myself. That was another like fucking annoying cable. 1 second. Let me fix that cable too and continue this talk. Yeah, this desk, my mom keeps telling me that she wants to get me a new desk, but I keep fucking telling her no. I mean, how would you feel if you had, the setup of your dreams, like when you were a kid, like this is the setup you dreamed of, right? And like you finally have it after, I guess, like 20 years, you just like decided to lock in and like fucking get a cool setup. So now you have this cool ass setup, but your mom is just like, yeah, I want to get you a new desk. Like that means I have to take apart everything on the current desk and recirculate it. Like I'm good off that, bro. I am good off of that. Mainly because you know what I mean? Like, who the fuck wants to redo their setup? Who wants to do that? Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to redo their setup. Especially because when you have fucking... Okay, it's genuinely just the fact that I have multiple monitors here, but it's also like... Even if I didn't have multiple monitors, I have multiple, like, even if I had one console and one monitor, it's just annoying to get a brand new desk. I'm also going to say this about desks. It kind of, like, to an extent, it gets to a certain point. I don't think that the purpose of a desk is to, like... have space on it, if that makes sense. I feel like if you're gonna get a desk, you should you shouldn't make it a priority, but like if you're gonna get a desk, fill up said desk with things like me. And I don't think I've ever shown my YouTube channel, like my actual just desk as is, just like sitting there. But my fucking desk it's a crowded space, man. It's not like a fucking nice place to be if you're a video game on, you know, if you're like part of my desk. If you're like the console on my desk, whatever the fuck you are, if you're part of my desk and that whole thing, it's not like it's not simple. There's so much shit on my desk. It's like I have to rearrange my chair to this side of the desk when I'm recording PS2 or Xbox 360 videos. And that I move over here when I'm playing PS5. You know what I mean? It's like, I just ran over the heel of my foot with my fucking chair. It's a completely different experience. But anyways, now my rant is done. I genuinely don't understand how I ranted for about 4 minutes there, probably more. But I needed to do that because I had my Ethernet cables tangled in between the leg of my desk, and it was like genuinely giving me OCD. So I apologize for that, but now we are back to just playing video games because my cables are fine and my OCD has quieted the fuck down. Because I have nothing to be like, oh my god, it's not perfect the way I need it to be about right now. Because everything is perfect the way I need it to be right now. If you know what I mean. If you don't, fuck you. Because most gamers, especially the real gamers, we got OCD, man. You know how it be, especially collectors. But yeah, back to my main point here is I really hate how the level design is this. Like I wish it was just like press pause and go to like level select and then click the level and it's the same open world. Because if I'm just like driving around and I accidentally go here, you know, it'll just ask me if I want to get into the level, and obviously it's avoidable. It's just kind of annoying because let's say if there's like 15 levels in this game and they're like kind of spread out around around the town, but not really. It's like, okay, kind of, it in a way takes a little bit of the realism out of the game, but then again, it's a PS2 game that came out in 2007. This looks like a place that I've already been to. This looks like the place I spawned at, actually. And there's just a robot alien. That's odd. It's not even on my radar as a Decepticon. Interesting. Wasn't even on my radar. It was just there. But yeah, as you guys can see, the levels, I guess, at this point are just going to be marked by these, like, arrows. And that's just going to determine where everything is in terms of, like, progress on the game. Like, I'm assuming Sam Witwicky's house is always going to have this fucking thing in front of it.
I know. I promised you a car. We'll go to Bolivia's used cars first thing in the morning. Oh, awesome. You won't regret this, Dad. I promise.
All makes, all models. Guaranteed the best price and ready to deliver.
Yeah. That's the same cutscene as it was on the PS3. I just be saying that because, like, when I see anything that I have, like, off, like a game that I have on multiple consoles, I'm always, like, looking to see if the shittier, like, the older version of the game is watered down, because especially with Call of Duty, they 100% started doing that with their cutscenes and other shit towards the end. I mean, like, it's kind of expected. I mean, the end of the 360 is what I'm saying. It's a little expected, but not really. Like, not really fun. So this is the destroy Autobots. Sorry, not destroy Autobots. Destroy Decepticons in car part of the mission. And mind you, it's not fun, bro. I remember I was doing this like literally 2 days ago on my PS3, and the first part's like, this is just the first part, you know what I mean? This is just like the beginning of this shit. These are just the first 2 fucking cars. I'm like 102% positive that there's gonna be more fucking robots coming after this. Turn around, Bumblebee. Jesus Christ, that launched him.
control.
Yeah.
Make sure they don't get to the used car lot.
Optimus, you don't have to worry, like, whatsoever, because I'm your guy. I'm just your guy. Anything you need to get done, I'm your guy. I think Optimus knows that at this point, but it's just worth reminding. I hope that wherever that third Autobot is, it's not like really close to the car dealership. And I keep saying Autobot. I mean, I just mean Transformer. Because when I think of Transformer, I'm automatically, usually, always going to say Autobot. Because, like, I'll be honest, I'm not an evil person. I know that there are probably a good amount of people in this world that when they think of Transformers, they either think of Autobot, or Decepticon, and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with thinking about Decepticons whatsoever. It's just me personally. I was never a fan of Decepticons. Like, I know that like there were a lot of people that dig deep into Transformers lore and are very, you know, like, a lot of people are just like so prominent on the fact that Megatron and the Decepticons were right the whole time, and that Optimus was just like batshit crazy out of his mind, and apparently just a brainwashed idiot because the Transformers have been on Earth for like thousands of years, and he like didn't know anything about his own history. I don't blame that on him. I blame that on just terrible movie directing and stuff. Honestly, it's like he's just like he's a character. You know what I mean? That was annoying, to say the least. That wasn't as hard as I remember it being on the PS3, but maybe that was because I was sober when I played it on the PS3, and now I'm just fried off a cart.
Sam, take a look over here. I can see that this one is choosing you. Its price tag is sending you a signal.
Well, I'll be. What about this one? The Camaro. It's definitely calling me. Please, Dad.
Okay, come on, Sam. Time to deal for your wheels.
Cool, Dad. Thank you.
I can't even lie to you, though. The voice of Sam sounds like the actual actor. I wonder if he was the voice actor for this. I have not done, like, that level of research on this game, but I've done research. Okay, I've only gotten as far as the high school level on my PS3, but this was, like, my favorite part of loading in to the game, because I literally just... I loaded in on my PS3, I climbed here, and then I just did this. Because if you get 5 stars for destruction, cops will start coming your way. I wonder what happens if I do it again.
To protect Sam Witwicky and the artifact of the Decepticons. Head for the high school.
It's just fun.
Keep a close watch on him.
Oh my god. That was probably all the gas, right? Jesus Christ, Whoa, what is that? Oh, well, it's the Bolivia sign. I was about to say, like, what the fuck is that? I thought that was like a 3D marker of where the place was. Like, this is genuinely just a reskin of the Incredible Hulk. Or maybe the Incredible Hulk game is a reskin of this, because the Incredible Hulk game came out in 08. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look up Incredible Hulk, Xbox 360 or PS3. It's the same thing. I had it growing up. I wasn't like that old. I was 7.5, 8 years old when I first got the game.
Car?
Oh, where can I get one like that?
Yeah, that is your car.
Come on, run!
And I just turn on my Xbox 360 on accident. Hey, yo, it actually doesn't get dumber than me, bro. And I just knocked over my webcam. Like, yo, I swear to God, whoever's watching this video, if there's anyone ever watching to this portion of any of my videos, first of all, thank you. And second of all, there is deadass not an unluckier person on this planet than myself. Because any moment where like something random can happen, like something fucking completely random, just, you know what I mean? It has nothing to do with logic. It's just like random shit happens to me that pisses me the fuck off, and that actually like makes my days and nights not miserable, but harder. It makes them harder because it's actually like it's deteriorating to my mental health, such as like fucking cords going rogue and shit like that. What just happened? My fucking Xbox 360 randomly powering on. Like, why? Well, I know why. I clicked the fucking button. I clicked the disc eject button, which powers it on, but it's still like why? Like, don't do that. Anyways, temper tantrum out. Objective: defeat Barricade and get to Sam before him. Story: the Decepticon Barricade is posed as a human police vehicle in an effort to harm Sam. Keep away from Sam at all costs, ensuring that you reach his location before Barricade does. Reach each location. Oh. Okay, so obviously I'm assuming at this point this is just like, yo, alright, this dude is wilding off something, dude. Oh, fucking throw LeBron James at you. How does that feel? It cannot feel good having LeBron thrown at you, man. I know from experience. I've had some LeBron motherfuckers thrown at me before. Not like that. I just mean, like, you know, in basketball, especially at high levels, there are some big dudes who sometimes you want to take the ball into the paint. I mean, they're not afraid of getting no contact, bro. They'll foul the shit out of you. Because they're big guys. I'm talking about. I've gotten, you know, absolutely bear hugged, trampled, tackled, assaulted, if you will, by big men. That came out wrong. By big men, I mean like big guys in basketball. You know, the bigs. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm not gay. Word to my mom. Word to my dad, I'm not gay, bro. See this fucking D on my wrist? It's my dad's initial. Word to my fucking dad, I'm not gay, bro. I literally have a girlfriend. Her name is Jennifer. Jennifer, if you're watching this, I fucking love you to the moon and back forever and ever and ever. And honestly, the way I just stopped right there makes it sound like I'm lying, but I swear to God, like, I will make a video with my girlfriend soon. If my channel ever hits 500 subscribers. Actually, fuck it. If I'll just ask her, and if she says yes, I'll make a video. I'm sure that video would get more views than like any sort of gaming video, because at this point with social media, people only want to see chicks and money, bro. Give me like 25 seconds to get to this fucking action zone, bro. Hey, I got nitrous in this bitch. I forgot. I dead forgot I had nitrous. I stopped Barricade from barricading, and now he's just back at it again with the white van. I'm pretty sure that's an SRT-8 cop car too. Is the thing that he's not distracting himself, disguising himself on. I'm like almost positive, because in the movie, when I saw it for the first time, I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure that's a Charger. And in 2006, Dodge showcased their SRT-8 cop car and Charger for the first, well, it was the Charger, but it was a cop car. They showcased it for the first time. Alright, Barricade, I am not sure how you just didn't have damage dealt to you from that car I just threw at you. Doesn't do anything, you dumbass. Just makes you an easy target. Facts. 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 Oh. Alright. Bumblebee, you hockey just got bitched. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Heading for the power plant. Transform and roll out.
I wonder what the people of this town think. This has gotta be California. I wonder what the people of California are thinking right now. fucking yellow Camaro shooting rockets at a cop car, disguised as an evil alien. See ya, barricade. I'm at the action zone, bro. Yo, this piece of thing is that I was gonna be the reason I had the action zone. I barely made it, bro. I don't even know if it was gonna allow me to like transform out of the car. This is such a sick cutscene. What the fuck? Just the sounds of the engine, bro. The sounds of the engines, man. It's just
Mindful of
sick.
your surroundings. Those explosive containers can do a lot of damage.
Yo, what the fuck? What the? Yo, barricade's wilding. Yo. Relax. Relax, sir. My man. I'm getting on top of this. Yo, my main man. This regular ass cop car thinks he's gonna help. Like, yes, giant alien police vehicle roaming the streets of wherever the fuck California, and you think that your standard issue cop car is going to intimidate said alien. Cops, man, you know? Cops, dude, cops are interesting things. They're interesting creatures. They got minds of their own, dude. I mean, I haven't had any bad run-ins with cops. And for anyone that's not white watching, don't say it's because I'm white. It's just because I don't... Actually, I mean, obviously a reason, a big enough reason is because I'm white, but another reason is just because I just stay away from police. I have ways, so wherever cops are, I just stay the fuck away. See ya, barricade. You're dead, bro. Like, it's wraps. You're on the ground. I got you where I want you, bro. Dead ass. It's over. Oh my god. It's not over, Othra. Pick up the lamp, Bumblebee. What are you doing? Oh, I was about to say, like, why is he not doing why is he not taking damage anymore? Chapter complete yet again. Guys, I am honestly the best Transformer there ever was. Like, if Optimus Prime personally knew who I was, I think he'd be really fucking proud. Chapter complete, bonus content unlocked. I never even looked at what the bonus actually, I've never gotten this far in the game, so congratulations. This is the furthest I've ever gotten in the game.
I don't think he's from Earth, Sam.
Well, whatever you are, you saved our butts back there. Thanks.
Bumblebee, good work finding the human. He has the artifact that will lead us to the Allspark. You must protect him at all costs. Bumblebee, here are the landing coordinates. Get to the communications center and ready the signal.
I mean, one thing I'll say for sure about this game is it's interactive. But I'll say this again because it's just so, like, it just becomes so more, it just becomes more noticeable every time I load back in. The environment is very, very plain on the PS2. There's like little cars, there's such light traffic, barely any pedestrians on the street. It's like overpopulated on the PS3, and I kind of like that. And when you run someone over with a car, they actually like, there's like animations for it. But on the PS2 version, there aren't any. Like I said, once again, PlayStation 2 only like so many things you can do with the PS2. So I'm just grateful that like video game companies used to have fucking class, and even after the PS3 and Xbox 360 came out, they were still releasing titles with the PS2 and original Xbox. It's like, I'm not gonna lie, playing COD 2 and COD 3 on the PS2 is more fun than playing it on the Xbox 360. Even though the graphics are better on the 360 and PS3, it's just a different experience playing games on the PS2 and the original Xbox. It's like the beginning, you know what I mean? Like, because I grew up with the 360 and I never experienced the quote-unquote beginning, and like this is the beginning. This was the beginning of where we are now. Just Call of Duty is what I'll say. Complete bullshit. Black Ops 6. I will most likely be posting a video for the new Call of Duty season only because I hear it's so bad. But I also want to play with the FFAR, which is one of my personal favorite guns of all time. So what do I do? Throw it? Oh, you want me to throw it at that? I'm not gonna lie, Optimus. Odd request. Odd request. Okay. I'm just getting blown up by things. Alright. Yeah. Sure, Optimus. I'll blindly do your bidding. Yeah. Yeah. Where's the other power thing? Because it's not on me. High key just wasn't. Oh, this is the same thing. This is the exact same one that I just used. Yeah.
Here are the landing coordinates.
Oh shit. Why do I have to get there so fast? Yo, Optimus, I'm trying. This tree is not letting me go forward. Dude, okay, I'm not gonna lie. The things in the environment are just, like, they're making Bumblebee slow the fuck down. I'm not sure if these types of things are supposed to slow you down that much. Like a lamppost, I mean, you're an Autobot. I don't know if that really makes you go flying backwards. Oh, you were waiting for me. I knew this was happening. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Wow. The slow motion when you kill a Decepticon is so cool. And I won't lie, like, Bumblebee doesn't get nearly enough credit in the Bayverse movies for how amazing of a just warrior this guy is. Like, he's straight just metal. He's straight pedal to, like, genuinely just pedal to the metal. Put that thing down, you fucker. You're not doing anything with that. Gotta take care of what's mine, you know what I'm saying? Why are there like 80 of these things? That's just my question, personally. Because there's more than 5. And please tell me why these... Like, tell me why these are probably the only things I can use to destroy these things, and why they fly so far away after I hit one of them. Oh, that would have been sick if there was like a double hit there. Can I hit it with this? Yeah? Alright, cool. So we're just throwing random shit at this thing. Let's throw a tree at this one. Yeah! And then we'll throw a fence at this one. And then at this one, we'll throw another minivan. Yeah. And then another minivan right here. And then another minivan right here.
coordinates. Quickly, Bumblebee. Get to the power plant and clear the landing area.
But you just told me to go here to send the signal. Like, how can I run over a fully blown bus? But then I can't, you know what I mean? Then I can't nitrous over a fucking totem pole. Like, hello? Power plant. You want me to destroy that? I don't know if this console has enough RAM. I guess it does. I guess the PlayStation 2 has enough RAM to handle that. I mean, that wasn't like a Minecraft type explosion. I don't think all of those had its own unique explosion animation. I think that was meant to happen the way it happened. That was pretty sick. I mean, not gonna lie, like, one of the things that the PS2 didn't do a great job with, like I said, graphically, like, in my opinion, the graphics kind of make up, for the most part, how immersive the game is. But for the most part, even though these graphics suck cock, I feel very immersified into this game. I feel very present right now in this. It's not the car. Yo, is this the scene? I am Optimus Prime. Oh my god, it's sexy. Probably looks even better on the 7th gen console.
Sam.
I'm Michaela.
My name is Optimus Prime, and we need your help.
Save it safe for now, as the rest of the Autobots come to Earth to hunt for the Allspark begins in earnest. Okay? So I guess there are chapters in the levels, which makes sense now, because I originally thought that the levels were the circle hubs, but now it makes sense that they were chapters inside the level. I wonder if these different levels are going to be different, like, terrains. Probably. Also, I just want to say that, like, this picture of the PS2 controller with the cord still being, like, intact is so false. I want you guys... Hold on, I'm going to do this, because I want you guys to take a look at this PS2 controller that I bought literally last year. Actually, I bought this controller 2 years ago. But, they're, like, it ripped, dude. Like, these ports... like the wiring would just like come apart slowly after a certain amount of time, and it's just like so, and it's genuinely so fucking annoying, because I turn on my PS2 and I'm afraid that my controller is not gonna work, because like I can literally see the wires inside of it. Thank God it still works. I fucking love this blue controller. I bought it brand new, which was weird. Like when I bought it on eBay, it was listed as like basically brand fucking new.
Optimus?
We believe they have been etched with a code, a key to the location of the Allspark.
Allspark?
Allspark is our life force, the source from which all Transformers originate.
Why would that be on my grandfather's glasses?
Because many years ago, he discovered our nemesis Megatron trapped in the Arctic.
And this is just
Megatron
not the
burned
same
information
cutscene
into these
whatsoever.
lenses, assuming that the Decepticons would be able to find them.
So,
Is this like an alternate
frozen
universe
nemesis,
Transformers, or did they
magic
just
glasses,
not care about
life
like
force? I guess
canon
that,
anything,
but what
like
I'm
just
still
being canon in
struggling with
general,
is
I
why
guess.
Super Scout over here disguised himself as such a beater. Now that's a car.
Helicopters inbound. Transform and roll out.
This is not
Draw their attention away from Sam and Michaela.
what happens in the movie. Okay, I genuinely more than meets the eye. I mean, yeah, that's a solid sentence by Prime. Okay, we're now a sports car. We are now officially in Gran Turismo.
Create a diversion.
You want me to shoot at these things? I'm pretty sure those are cops, my man. Where am I right now? At least we got to drive around like that. I mean, that was sick. The vroom vrooms, dude. I love the vroom vrooms, man. Especially because now I have a V8 myself. I have the shaker, a Dodge Challenger RT shaker. Dude, I deadass made a fucking video about the car, and I was gonna post it, but I was like so baked out of my mind that I genuinely was so embarrassed to post that video. So I'm gonna redo that video, but honestly, I'm so sad because last summer I had a Dodge Challenger SXT and it was blue, and this was before I was like back into making videos on YouTube. I should have made a video on that car before I got rid of it. I have footage of it on my fucking 2DS, ironically enough. If I ever get that SD card plugged into a computer, I will upload that video to YouTube, but I need to record a fucking video of my Hemi for you guys, because that shaker, dude, it's nice. It's a nice car, even though it's 375 horsepower, and it's a 5.7 V8, just, you know, no supercharger, straight up. It's got the shaker hood, it's got a Mopar designed cold air intake to last call. It's great, bro. Race through the city and cause a distraction. Your fellow Autobots need time to escape. Race through the town while destroying certain structures in order to distract the humans long enough for them to make their get. Where are we going?
Buy us some time, Jazz. Lure them away from us.
Oh, we're Jazz. This fucker just gets it. See, this guy's got supersonic blast.
Let them pin you down.
I didn't realize Jazz was like that. You got nitrous too? Oh, we all got nitrous. I mean, in terms of environments, this environment is definitely more filled.
Got to do something big to get their attention.
I deadass did. The game literally made me do that. Like, as insane as that sounds. What? Chapter fit? No. Dude, that genuinely was pissing me off on the PS3. I can't lie to you, because I was doing that a lot. Do I just get to roam around as Jazz now, right now? That's pretty sick. I didn't realize that. Here's Jazz for anyone who hasn't seen him. Actually, they never really give us a good enough look at him, to be completely honest with you, because he dies so quickly. And the first Transformers movie, honestly, isn't really, like, it's action-packed. I'm not going to say it's not, but you know what I mean. It's less action-packed. It's so much less action-packed than the second and third one. The third one is just full of gruesome battles. Which, me personally, like, I don't know if you guys are, like, diehard Transformers fans, if anyone's watching this and is a diehard Transformers fan. I'm aware that, you know, the third, fourth, and fifth Transformers movies, even the second one, just in general, they're not, like, they just don't make sense. There's just, like, no logic behind most of it. And I totally understand. It's just, to me, you know, the battle sequence between the battles and just the, you know, the fancy cars, and I just love seeing, you know, Transformers robots go at it, especially in, like, you know, real universe depictions. Anything that's, like, comic book related or has to do with, you know, like, action figures or anything, I'm in. There you go, I exploded the whole fucking thing. Is this really what Prime wants? Why does Prime want this? I do as you want, Prime.
Make sure they keep chasing you to give us time.
Yeah, let's just blow up 3 fucking gas stations. Let's blow up all the fuel pumps in 3 gas stations. That won't kill a single human being, right, Optimus? Yo, get these peasants off of me. They're everywhere, bro. This is insane. PlayStation 2, by the way. What the fuck just happened? Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Shoot that bitch. On foot. On foot, Jazz. Good, Jazz. Let's fucking run to the next location. Why not? We got time. Back on the farm. Back on the road. Stir gang. What the fuck is happening? Why am I just allowed to drive over highway ramps? Where am I going? Yo, I just got to where I needed to go. Like, ironically.
Oh, I got something real flashy in mind.
Bye-bye time. My PS2 is high-key working. I'm not gonna lie to you. I realize, like, with everything that's going on in the game, I want to feel my PS2, but, like, it's not even hot. The air is blowing cold. That's crazy. This console is revolutionary. I will honestly, like... Fuck, I fucked up my turn. I will hold that opinion till the day I die. I am so sad that I didn't get to grow up with this console. I'm grateful for Xbox 360. I really am. But this is some next level cool shit. Look at this run through here. I can even drive. Go, Jazz. I don't know where I'm going, but I know I'm gonna get there. I just keep getting blown back. I keep, like, blowing up gas pumps. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm genuinely I'm causing a distraction. Fuck out of my way. Yo, this is insane. Holy fuck. I've never experienced something like this. This is something completely different that I've never gotten this sort of feeling from a video game. I feel like I'm playing Lego Bionicle. I feel like I'm playing GTA 5 with Lego Bionicle mod. That's where my brain's at right now. That's dead ass where my brain's at right now. What fucking time is it, dude? It's fucking 4:41 in the morning. Jesus Christ. That was fun. Yeah. I liked that. Playing as Jazz is fun, dude.
This is Jazz. I've been cornered.
Can you escape without excessive force?
That would be a negative. Ironhide, can you lend some support?
Sit tight, soldier. I'm on my way.
Tell me I get to play as Ironhide. Lit.
Ironhide, get to Jazz. He's been cornered by Sector 7.
Alright, so I'll leave this here for now because I don't want to go to bed at like 7 a.m. and I would like to watch television before I go to bed. So I'm going to go ahead and try and figure out how to save. I'm pretty sure it's just, save in a menu. Is there any way I can save manually? Well, if I quit, that's going to bring me to the start of the next level. I'm assuming it's fine. Anyways, like I said, I want to be able to watch some TV before I go to sleep because I do enjoy some television. But this was fun, man. I'm glad I made this video because, like I said, I wanted to. I just didn't know if I was going to do this game or if I was going to do GTA 4, but I'm glad I did Transformers because I haven't had an experience like this literally ever. So we're already 8% done with the game. That's crazy. Because, like, you know what I mean? We barely started playing. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love every single one of you that stops by and actually takes the time to watch these videos, no matter how many, you know, minutes you stay for. I just appreciate that people watch my videos. I don't do this at this point because I want to be famous. Like, the first 2 months that I was doing this, I was like, oh, I'll get famous, but I've realized that it's not gonna happen. This was just a dream that I've always had as a kid. I just, you know, I'm always gonna want to make YouTube videos and just play video games and react with a face cam and an Elgato.
Race was torn apart.
Alright guys, I'll catch y'all in the next one. More videos coming out tomorrow. Peace.